back to the channel. We've spoken a lot about OMI price, but we haven't touched on the actual ECOMI NFTs for quite some time. And I believe that this is a massive opportunity, especially as the NFT market begins to boom and will continue to boom. It makes sense to get your hands on some premium digital license NFTs while they are still relatively cheap. Now, why am I going over this video today? Because I've just noticed a massive gap in the market, right? There's so much potential in this. Over 8 months ago, we started buying NFTs on the platform, and I kid you not, my portfolio right now is looking extremely good. What does that mean? For many of you that may have spent, and you would know this, especially if you have been on this journey for quite some time, if you bought NFTs from 8 months ago, and let's say you spent as little as $500, your NFT collection right now is probably worth a few $1,000s. And I'm expecting this growth trend to continue for ECOMI, especially as it's still relatively in a closed market space. When these are available on OpenSea, etc., this is going to be taken to a whole new level. So why not make the most of this opportunity whilst things are relatively cheap? Now, what I'm going to talk about in this video is the top 2 NFTs that I believe have the biggest potential going into 2022. I already gave some price predictions. A few months ago, and many of those price predictions are playing out accordingly. For example, I said the Spider-Man rare would be valued at around $400 by the end of the year. The floor price is now $375. Jim Lee, this is actually one of my biggest picks at the moment. I believe that this is going to do extraordinarily well for many different reasons. Number one is a Batman black and white. I believe the Batman series on the ECOMI are going to do extremely well across the board. So you could pretty much pick any of them, and I believe you'll win. But when we talk about ROI, the current floor price for this NFT is $996. Now, I actually got this minted this at dirt cheap. In fact, I didn't buy this on the second-hand market. I got this off the exchange for $90, right? And many of you would have seen that video months ago when I announced and showed you guys my my Jim Lee Nightwing that I bought. And it's gone up in value since. So from $90 to $1,000, and pretty good ROI. But I'm still going to hold this. I think in the next few years, this NFT could be valued at, and wait for it, guys, you're going to think I'm crazy, but no less than 2 Ether. And let's say we're going to, we were going to use today's price, about $10,000. $10,000. I see this being valued at over the long term. Now, let's also factor in the editions available. There's only 1,850 available, which makes this really scarce. So yeah, would snap this up whilst it's relatively dirt cheap. And of course, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. This is my own opinions. So make sure to do your own research as well. I'm only giving you guys the best picks of my personal opinions. And many of you are going to immediately comment, isn't that overpriced? It depends, right? Let's say you could spend $20, maybe even $300 on an NFT. That could maybe be valued at maybe $900 over the next year. Or you can just put in $1,000 and 10x. It depends. It all depends on the perspective. The second NFT I'm going to talk about is the Mayor of Townsville. This is also an ultra rare. And believe it or not, this is extremely affordable in my opinion. I paid 100 gems for this on the secondary market. In fact, I overpaid for this on the secondary market because I believed that this would do well. The floor price is $575 currently. So of course, it's still a really, really good return. But if I didn't own this, I'd probably still buy this. This is from series. This is from the series 1. 2 seconds, guys. My camera is messing up. Yeah, this is from series 1 of Powerpuff Girls, Cartoon Network license. So I like this, and again, I don't want to bombard you guys with too many, because I actually have loads of NFTs on the ECOMI platform. But the two that I see the biggest potential on in regards to my portfolio is these two projects going into 2022. And of course, the Mayor of Townsville is very much limited as well, with only, wait for it, 1,750 mints in circulations. So it's a lot less than the Jim Lee, 100 less than the Jim Lee, but I like both of them. This, I think, will go about maybe next year. We could probably see this at around 1.5 maybe. I don't think it's going to do as well as the Jim Lee in the short term, but I think this is a real gem that is going to be a classic in the future, and people are like, how on earth did I miss that? Let me know in the comment sections which other gems you like. I also got some secret rares that I like. For example, the Rise of Ultraman poster. I've got one of those. That the floor, guys, I can't even talk this morning. The floor price for that currently is $540. In fact, that the price actually went down. At its peak, it was around $800 of floor price on that one. So the price is fluctuating quite a bit. I also got a Dragon Girl Silver, which the floor price on that is $500. I also like that, but I'm not quite sure how well. I'm not quite sure what that will do in the long term, if I'm honest. But I have one in my portfolio because I like it, and I think it will do well. But let's see. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and don't forget to take advantage of these ECOMI NFTs before they become unaffordable, especially the OG NFTs. Yeah, but with that being said, guys, seize the day.